Greetings everybody, Sive here with the Forex Peace Army.com. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So yesterday it was a lot of noise around the collapse on actually mostly on the precious metals, but also some stocks, and Bitcoin has dropped significantly. On the financial markets, if we take a look at the bonds and Forex dollar index, I did not see a really big reaction. Yes, it was some movement, but not as big as on the precious metals. Maybe it's just because of the market capitalization and more diversification of the investors. Because there's actually bond futures in the United States at the Forex markets just are huge. And that's maybe one of the reasons, while the Bitcoin has dropped most of all. So at the same time, on the higher time frames, if you take a look at the daily chart, for example, in the gold, you see that, well, drop is not as big. So it's taking a look at the consideration the rally that was standing for the last 2 years, this minor pullback. It's just unexpected. Nobody expected that, and so inhabit that gold is going without any stopping, and just minor collapse just strike them out. It was so unexpected thing. So on gold market we talked a bit later on another video, but now let's take a look on euro currency. My suggestion is that it was some demand for liquidity, because you could see that even, as I said, bonds have dropped a bit, yields has risen, so it means that it was some sell-off across the board. So somebody needs some liquidity. That's probably the reason. Also, this might be some chain reaction on the margin calling. Some traders maybe on this pullback who have really big margins will have to close positions or get the money for fulfill the margin obligations, and that could trigger some chain reaction that has touched actually precious metals and so on. But this is definitely a liquidity issue. And what we have on the euro currency, without even when the background of this drop, I do not see really big changes. So you can see that market stands inside of this candle. It still is forming inside sessions. We do not have any big changes in the trading plan, but one thing still we have to adjust. So on a daily, we're just preparing for upward continuation. Our major task here is to find the points where we would like to take the long position. 2 days ago we already did this, so we has taken the position. It has shown nice bounce, but now market returns back to the same points where it has been initiated. So it means that we have to start from the beginning. That's why I always call traders when we have the good entry, market shows performance, some pullback, I always call to grab the half of the profit at some predefined target that you could set by yourself. Move stops to the break even and grab the half, because you need to fill your pockets. You do not need to just catch the big swings. It's not your task. Your task is get the money. So that's why an area positive move, you need to find some near standing target where you decide to take some part of your profit. Maybe not the half, maybe 30%, but something you need to get. Otherwise you're out from the good trade without any result. That will be a bit pity. So on the 4 time frame chart, let's have a look. You can see that triangle consolidation is not supporting right now. By the market performance, market is tending to move lower. It still holds around same support areas, so 19, 1910. That's actually where we taking this position with upper direction. But at the same time, it seems that it's trying to challenge it. In recent performance, take a look. Here, what I see that actually you could see that with this spike down, market trying to return back, but in this candle, it has dropped, showing tail close and erase these tails. So it indicates some bearish power exists, at least on the short term on the intraday charts. And that makes me think that we have big chances to get some downside continuation. From that standpoint of view, I would consider a couple of points on the hourly chart. Actually, all of them we have discussed, except maybe the butterfly pattern. So first of all, starting from our major ABCD, or better to say not the major, initial ABCD pattern, ORP has been done, pullback. Next target is XOP 1855. Following this butterfly, its nearest target will be 1867. So it means that our first target will be 1855, 1867. But here is one trick stands, just because if market will hit this level, it will be inside of the consolidation where we're taking long position, if you remember this breakout and so on. And in fact, market start floating inside of this range. And the bottom of this range is actually the target of this ABCD pattern. Slightly lower, it's very close, around 1810, 1815 area. It means that reaching of this target will increase chances to reach this target as well. That's the important thing. That's probably the one moment detail that I would like to discuss. So my suggestion currently is that we need to wait, with the taking long position. Not making any attempt here, waiting for deeper action, and considering these two levels for possible position taking. That's probably, these levels are strong enough to hold the market, and if your currency indeed is bullish, so this probably should be enough. Besides, on this performance right now, at least, we see that action is slowing down. So this leg, CD is a bit slower than this one. That's also a good sign. That's probably all for now. See you next time.